Today we are flying at Conservatory Park. It's a nice little park here, and we're actually flying in a controlled airspace. This is within the vicinity of an airport. We've already requested permission from the FAA via AirMap, and we have a 200-foot height limit. Okay, oh, we've got a liability warning. I don't remember if I ever saw that before. All right, so right now we have 8 satellites. I'll give it a second and hopefully we get more. There we go, we got 12 now. Yeah, more than 10 really is ideal. But I picked that spot there because we have a pretty decent opening above the trees. I don't want to fly from here because we got the pine tree right there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start recording on the drone and we'll go ahead and take off.
Take off.
There's actually a squirrel right there.
The home
drone
point
just scared
has
it.
been updated. Please check it on the map.
There we go. Nice and smooth. We'll go ahead and take it on up to 200. Or maybe we won't even go quite that high. Now I wanted to get a good view of this park. There's a lot of running trails through here. Drone very stable. There we go, we're pretty high now. We don't actually have a huge area that we can explore without going over roads. So we'll avoid doing that. But it will be interesting to get a view of this area. We've got housing all around this park, so try not to disturb anybody. That's one of the things about not being able to go above 200 feet. I'd say around 400 feet you can't really hear the drone. Maybe if it's directly above you, you might be able to. But I do try to make an effort not to disturb people. Okay, so we're 500, 600 feet away now. 16 satellites locked in. Very stable. I'm flying pretty slowly because, again, we don't have a huge area that we can actually fly in here. So maybe it might be more interesting to get some lower shots over the lake here. Or pond, or I don't know what you want to call this. It's not really a lake. It doesn't actually go anywhere. It does have some turtles in there though. Yeah, so this side ends pretty quickly. Let's turn around and fly this way now. There are a lot of trails through these trees. I'm not really able to see any of them from the air. I'll go ahead and pan down. Maybe we can get a better view. I don't really see much. Let's start flying a little faster. I believe I can barely hear the drone. Very faint. It's hard to distinguish whether or not it's the drone or some little insect off in the distance. Oh, there's one of the little walking trails down there. When you look at this map, or the park on the map, it really seemed bigger than this. It just shows you how much distance and ground you can cover with a drone. It's pretty crazy. Pretty much can explore this entire area within a matter of, you know, minutes. Been like 3 minutes probably. We've been flying for 4 minutes. Crazy. A little hotter out here than it was the other day. We're flying right back over. I can definitely hear the drone now. I don't know if you can hear that. Yep. All right. There was not a lot to explore there. Spin it around. I guess since we're over the water, we could bring it down a little bit. Bring it down to 100 feet. There she is. Do a little speed pass there. And let's flip it around. Oh, it sounds like it's moving.
The rest of this footage isn't too interesting, but I did have a really nice interaction with a few people in the park that were asking me questions about the Mini, so I'm going to go ahead and cut to that now.
Yeah, that is me. Sorry to disturb the piece out here. I'm just testing out the speed on it today.
Afraid that it was going to fall in the water and you'd never get it back.
Oh, well, yeah, that could happen, but it's pretty easy to fly and it's all GPS, so if I do lose connection, it'll fly back here anyway.
That's cool.
Just by itself, yeah.
Where is it? Is it in the trees?
It's up there, over the water.
But I don't see it.
Yeah, I'll bring it over here. Over a little closer.
It sounds almost like a fly.
Like a little bug or something. It does. There it is, right up there. I don't know if you can see it there.
There it is. Okay. Yeah. You see that, Corey? No. He's flying that. See that right there? Looks like a flying squirrel. Oh yeah. He's actually flying that with his remote control.
Yeah, I actually have a live video feed of it, so that's what I'm flying it through. And that's how I see it. But yeah, you can see it's really stable, and it's all GPS. I'm not holding the controls right now. It's just doing it by itself.
Cool.
Scare the turtles. I can bring it closer if you want. It's hard to see, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got it. That's cool.
Yeah, you can see. I can see us right here through this. Or I tilt there's a gimbal on it, so I can tilt the camera up and down.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's us right there.
That's cool.
So.
Yep, that's really cool.
Yeah, it can be hard to find spots that you're allowed to fly legally, especially like right here because we have the airport.
Oh right.
So,
that's true.
like I can't exceed 200 feet in height because of SRQ. So.
And a lot of people, you know, they think you want to stare at them at their pools or something.
Yeah, no, I just.
At least this
it's fun
though,
flying.
It's only the turtles, and they don't really care.
Exactly. I haven't been sued by any turtles yet. But yeah, there's a lot of rules. Like you can't fly over any people or property, and you have to request permission from the FAA whenever you want to fly.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot into it. Like people think you can just buy a drone and, you know,
It's such
just
a
start
little
flying.
thing. You wouldn't think that people would care.
Most drones you actually have to register. This one you don't, because
This one's really little.
yeah, it's so light. It's under 250 grams. So any drone above that you have to register with the FAA. Oh yeah, that's me. Sorry.
Thought we were under attack.
No, not yet.
Where is it?
It's up over there on the right.
Oh, there's an eagle's nest down there that you can.
Is there?
Yep.
You don't want it.
I don't know if you want to bother it.
Oh, I don't think my drone will do well against an eagle.
But there
It might take me out. There it is right
There
here.
is a nest of eagles down the path.
Yeah, that thing's so little. You think of drones as, you know, like that. This is just like a little tiny thing.
Yeah, it just came out recently actually. It's a Mavic Mini. A lot of people like it because like I said, you don't have to register it with the FAA.
You have the camera on there, right?
Yeah, it has a camera with a gimbal. It's actually a 2K camera, which is pretty high resolution.
You're down by the eagle. How much time do you have, flight time?
I'm not sure. I've done quite a few flights with this one. Probably around 10 hours, I'd say.
It's 10 hours? It's not solar.
Oh, like as far as like how...
Hour.
Oh, you mean like how long can I fly
Yeah.
it for? Oh, 30 minutes for
30
this
minutes.
one. Which is actually a lot for a drone. Like half the weight of this thing is a battery. More than half, probably. I'm actually getting a little low right now.
Wish I had that when I was a kid.
Yeah, you can still get one.
I get no high-hand coordination.
Oh, it's easy to fly. Like, I can take my hands off the control and it will just stop. Like, It's all GPS, and then if you do get scared and you don't know where it is and don't like know how to land it, you can just push return to home. There's just a button that lands it.
Yeah, automatic.
Sort of like my Roomba.
Yeah,
Although
exactly.
it very rarely finds the battery afterwards. It just dies somewhere in the house.
Are you good enough to fly it in the house?
I could
No.
fly it in the house. Yeah, you could. I don't know how much space you'd have to fly around, but
Oh, look at him.
Is the hawk ever come after you?
no. If it did, I'm sure that it would have taken me out. Because they're a lot bigger than me.
Yeah, the camera must be tiny on that thing.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty small, and it's cool because it's an actual gimbal, so you can pitch it up and down, like by the remote.
Do you do anything with the video?
Yeah, sometimes I'll put it on YouTube, and I've got a lot of videos of the beaches and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like down in Cape Hayes, I work down there, and there's some really cool islands that you can't get to. Anyway, but a boat, I guess you could, but it would be hard to get out there even if you did.
Battery level is low. The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
This is how big the drone is, in case you were wondering.
Yeah.
You can hold it if you want. It's pretty light.
It is very light. Where's the camera?
It's right there, yeah.
Right, that's the camera. That's,
Mhm.
that's the whole camera?
Yep, that's it.
Wow.
Real small and light.
Well, probably about the same thing that's in a cell phone or...
And I'll show you like more than half the weight's the battery. If I take this out
Right, well that makes sense.
and then you hold it, feel how light that is.
Right.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. Well, and it makes sense. I mean, I've got spray stuff all over my fingernails. I was doing house stuff. Now I've got like this yellow stuff all over my fingernails that won't come off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it makes sense because it needs to be light because the heavier it is, the more battery it's going to need. And then,
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool.
And you can do a lot less damage with this. If you drop it on a car or something,
Right.
which you're not supposed to fly over stuff like that anyway, but
Well, how can you help it, really?
yeah. But yeah, it's
that's
pretty fun.
really cool.
And then it folds up like that, so
Oh, that's nice.
real small. Alrighty, you guys have a good one. Sorry for disturbing you. Alright. Not too interesting of a place, but maybe a little bit of good publicity for the drone community. It's always nice to take time to talk to people. They're usually interested. But anyway, thank you for watching. Remember to like if you want to and subscribe if you feel like it. And I'll catch you in the next video.